Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be talking about how I still now think that Jey Uso is 100% turning heel. As I said in my Monday Night Raw predictions video, I didn't know if he was going to turn heel or not because one week they'd have something that shows, oh, he's turning heel. And then the next week they'd have something that shows, nah, he's not turning heel. But let's get into why I think he's turning heel still. What made me start being a little suspicious on whether Jey was going to turn heel or not is when this promo started on Raw last night and Jey Uso looked at Roman Reigns a little weird after he started to walk away and after Roman Reigns told Jey Uso he needs to stop helping everybody. I started to think, what if Jey Uso listened to that advice? And yes, later in the night, he did end up doing that. But when Roman Reigns says stop helping everybody, does that include himself? And just to get this out of the way for everybody saying, well, he sells too much merch. His yeet thing's way too big. They're not just going to have him drop that and turn heel. Look at Seth Rollins. What does he still do? He's heel. He still shows his hatred towards his enemies. He still does heelish things. He still jumps people with his little group every night, every time, just taking out and demolishing the Raw brand. What does he still do with his fans? He still does his entrance thing and his dance thing. He still does that. Does he not? Yes, he does. The fans still cheer for him. Do they not? Yes, they do. The same thing can go for Jey Uso. If they really want to super turn him heel and delete the yeet thing, I mean, they could. But if it's really all about the merch, which it probably is, they can still have him heel while having the yeet thing. Now, people are going to ask me, how is Jey Uso going to turn heel? How's he going to turn on Roman? This is the simplest thing to explain ever. It could quite literally go any way. Jey Uso could be in that fatal four-way match at Clash in Paris. Roman Reigns, after he either loses from interference from Seth Rollins or something from Bronson Reed, or beats Bronson Reed, could go out to help Jey Uso win that match and win the World Heavyweight Championship. He goes to spear Seth Rollins. Seth moves out of the way. He spears Jey Uso. Jey Uso thinks it's on purpose. Jey Uso gets mad and loses it on Roman Reigns and just absolutely annihilates him. Super kicks, spears, chair shots, anything he can possibly do to destroy Roman. Not only does that take Roman out in time for him to do his movie that, he has to start working on September 20th. But that also is like the one way you can have Seth Rollins actually defend this title. I think this is the perfect way for Seth Rollins to retain the championship in this match. Roman Reigns misfires and spears Jey Uso, and Jey Uso just goes crazy after the match. I mean, it's perfect. It sets up so much story because the other way you can go with this is that Jey Uso is so hungry for that title that he will do anything, including taking out family, even if it was an accident, and including taking out friends. CM Punk is an example. He was the first target taken out tonight. And Roman Reigns is next. And it will just show that Roman Reigns' character changed into Jey Uso, basically, the big baby face. And now Jey Uso's character is about to change into Roman Reigns.